In the lands of MINHAL where shadows creep, an ancient king stirs from his deathly sleep. Orcs and goblins rise, their drums resound, to bring the darkness where light was found. From Dawson's fields where farmers stand, to Crack's swamp and the desert sand, unlikely heroes heed the call, to face the night, to stand or fall. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Green Hollow's grove, the bards did fight, songs of courage in the dead of night. And in Abylos, where shadows lie, a beholder fell beneath the sky. Dragons soar in skies of flame, but we press on in our victory's name. Through mountains pass and underdogs maw, to break the chains, to crush them all. Now the final hour draws near, the king of old, his wrath we fear. But with our blades and with our kin, we'll tear the veil and rise again. Through the veil of malevolence we march as one, with axes high our will be done in the fire's glow. Our hearts ignite to break the darkness, to bring the light. Where hope remains, we stand united, break the chains. For in our song, the battle's cry, we rise as one.
Boys and girls and our non-conforming friends, welcome back to another Thursday edition of MINHAL with Cher. Cher, are you just asking questions? Okay. So welcome back everybody after a week off. No, did we take last week off? Okay. I don't know. So many games have been canceled in the last couple days that I kind of lose track. Okay, so let's start off with, yeah, I wore my vest. You're right. Devin, go ahead and give us a recap. Yep, absolutely. Absolutely. Uh, all right. And we pick up with you guys waking up after a nice long rest. It's completely safe. Like I said, the storm itself has stopped here. So you can see the clear skies, but it will take a long time for this place to thaw. But you can see now you're not being beaten by winds, and as you guys walk back across the bridge before, it's not as slick as it was. The stone is starting to thaw out, and you get back to the crossroads, and you know that if you don't run into too much trouble, you could reach the capital by the end of the day. Just gotta head south. Who is leading the party? All right. Oh, jeez. Do you even need a second roll? Go ahead and roll one for me too, Oakley. Yeah. So, you know, you're a little drunk. Actually, you guys rolled high enough. As you're winding down through, it's sparsely wooded here. There are some areas of thicker, like trees where the path is, but for the most part, it's open. But you come to a particular opening, and you guys see a tent set up in front of you, and there's a fire burning, and there's an old man, and he's got crates and boxes all around him. He looks to be human, probably middle 60s, maybe upper 50s. He's got a gray, well kept beard. He's got a pair of spectacles on that are kind of fogged. Um, so they're not like sunglasses dark, but they're fogged so that you can't see his eyes. And he's wearing a little hat and pretty nice clothes. And he seems to be tending to his fire alongside the road. Yeah, human man, well dressed. You are close to the capital. Go ahead, Kazarok. You speak out as you approach. Oh, quite. I agree. Let me pull up the map. I agree. I agree. That is why I always carry protection. And he opens up his uh, coat and shows that he's got 3 wands tucked into holsters on his side. Plus, we're close to the capital. There's some monsters and whatnot, but not too many brigands like to be this close to the guard. Headed to the capital? Oh, glad you asked. Herschel Willis, at your service. And he pulls his hat off and bows. I am a purveyor of wares and goods. Would you be interested in taking a look at my inventory? So you guys have found a roadside merchant. So if you guys want to go ahead and do some shopping, but yeah, go ahead. No, he's got crates and stuff laying around, but you can go ahead and make an insight check. Yeah, he's just guy's hawking wares on the side of the road. It is kind of strange, but you step up and kind of look at the goods, and he has potions and all kinds of stuff laid out. Glestra, as you approach, make a perception check. So, and nearby, um, in one of the open crates, out of the corner of your eye, the light catches something that looks like mithril. And you grew up in the Underdark. You've seen mithril veins. It's like kind of tucked down into some straw in a case by itself. Whatever this object is, just a bit of glint. Oh, uh, uh, of course. Keen eye, and he walks over and he puts his hands down in the straw, and he pulls out a crown, like you would wear on your head. And it looks like at one time it was twisted vines and beautiful filigree, but it's been warped and it's charred, and it's really hard to char mithril, but it is charred. And won this in a card game. Um, the man claimed that it is the crown of the king of Minhal. Was gonna get it appraised myself. Oh, can you do that? Oh, certainly I would pay for the service. I did not realize you were a wizard. That is not at all what I did. I am sorry if I caused you offense. See, I make a point not to assume anybody's trade. You understand? Well, that's much cheaper than my contact info. Of course. And he hands the crown over to you. And that is indeed the crown of the king of Minhal. It is an artifact. There are magics both dark and good infused in this item. They are both powerful magics and hard to read. But if a person were to attune to the crown, they could, it would make them more personable, like a +5 to the charisma stat, even if it takes you over 20. It allows you to cast command 3 times a day with a DC of 22. It is a cursed item. However, the curse is so powerful that the identify spell will not label the curse. It would require attuning to it. Oh, apps. Yeah, it's pretty goddamn powerful magic item. You get divine level magics from this. Make a deception check. And I rolled a natural one on his insight. Ah, well, if it's probably just an illusion spell to increase its worth. Ah, something felt off about that. Well, with the weight of the mithril, I did weigh it. It's worth about 500 gold. Okay, and like I said, this is a roadside merchant, so if there's anything insane that you guys would like, now's the time to do some shopping. You guys rolled really high on your survival check, so I gave you a roadside merchant. I don't know. Galestra would look pretty badass. It doesn't exist in the homebrew, but this isn't the first time I put it on a table. Galestra would look great in that crowd. True. I don't think an insight check is required. Okay. Um, correct. Yes, absolutely. We'll go around the table. Um, Oakley, you gonna buy anything? Well, talk to your party. Juniper doesn't like gold. Yep. This is why we don't give rings to women, Rasimul. It turns them into our boss. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I do. All right, I'm on wife number 3. But that's neither here nor there. Let's keep going. All right. So as long as you got 400, you can get it. Well, that would be your fault for not paying attention to the character creation guidelines. I got a whole channel in the Discord tells you how to build a character, buddy. 22. You'll have to edit that if anybody ever attunes to it. Banishment. With a 69, you know I gotta give it to you. Okay. Steed. 36, unfortunately, you can't find. Now Earthbind. 80, yeah, you got Earthbind and the Banishment. Oh, yes, I have parchments and ink. Yep. If you go on Saints, there is spell. The price depends on the spell level. It's not much. I think it's only like 150 or. Thank you. Thank you. All right, Kyle, you gonna buy anything? Nice. So you get 500. 500 plus 200 is 700, buddy. Not 600. That sounds just like buying yourself a drink with extra steps. There are. I rolled. There are 3 potions of greater healing available. Heck yeah. Eric, you buying anything? All right. Is selling all you doing, Devin? He has 5 bottles containing 3 doses. So that's 15 doses. Mm-hmm. Okay. That's 15 doses. All right. Does that wrap up shopping for everybody? Okay. As you guys complete your transactions, goods are traded back and forth. He thanks each of you profusely, and you begin to make your way south down the road again. Um, make a straight wisdom check, everyone. Yep. So Kazarok and Juniper. As you guys are walking down the road, something tugs at you to kind of look back at the man. And when you do, the tent, the fire, the crates, everything is gone. The ground is not disturbed at all. All right. Bring up the world map. We got some. Yep. And the crown is in your hand. Everything you guys bought is in your inventory. She doesn't. She still to this day has not put on that helmet. Make an insight roll. Thinking back to your interaction with him and the way he carried himself, and he was very apologetic and very, very extra polite. Was that a fae? I would ask for a wisdom save if you were being scryed on. Brex, when you lay eyes on this thing, you feel drawn to it. I'm going to need a wisdom save to resist the urge. Oh, my bad. You're usually on camera. You are fighting an inner urge to reach out. I will say with a 14, you do resist, but it is obvious to everyone that you started to reach for it. You feel as if the crown belongs to you. Just some inner gut feeling that it's yours by right. But with a 14, you have so far resisted. To you, it is. It's you know, like deep down, that this is a very powerful, twisted, yin yang, good, bad magic item. You know what the boons are, but the cons. You guys get it. Yep. Oakley and Kazarok, are you both going to roll again, or one of you want to roll with advantage? Shit, you want to go to Brimha City? Nobody ever goes to Brimha City. All right. No, advantage means you rolls the d20 again. All right, so you rolled unlucky 13s twice. Uh, you kind of the path in the woods and trying to figure out why you just met the changeling again, and I mean that weird fae in the middle of the street, and you're making your way south, and you come to another wooded area, and there's like a broken down cart laying there, and the path kind of winds back, and you see 4 stumps with frogs sitting on them. And so you have a frog on a log, and on top of the frogs, each of them is wearing a very dapper top hat. Tokens don't exist for these. I had to draw them. I hope you appreciate me. This is... You take 15 minutes to attune to the mundane helmet. It's not even like real iron. It's aluminum. Having kind of jostled around in your bag and the chrome paint scraped off, you realize you got ripped off. This is that sword you get from the county fair that is like really shiny, and 2 days later, it's just a dull piece of plastic. Go ahead, Eric. All right. Before we start, before we start with this interaction with these frogs, I need to take a bio break. So let's go ahead and we're going to take a real quick bio break, and we will meet back here in 3 or 4 minutes, okay? We're coming back up live, guys. Oh my god, this entire session has been muted on your guys' end because I switched my headphones when they died.
Well, we'll just narrate it in the recap next time, and our folks at home can get it that way.
I
Where's our mods at? Aren't they supposed
apologize
to join?
to our viewers out there. I wish somebody would have said audio in the chat instead of spamming emotes because they did not hear any of that great interaction. But hey, we'll tell you about it next week in the recap. Let's bring back up the map. And I believe Oakley said he was going to go try to talk to a frog in a top hat sitting on top of a stump.
Am I really this drunk?
Yeah,
I'll go with
probably not.
I'll go with
Here-
Oakley. Juniper will go with Oakley.
Here we go.
As Oakley
All
walked past
shots?
Rex, he's gonna cast. He's gonna like play a little note on the loot, and he's gonna cast protection from good and evil.
Sweet.
Hey there, Mr. Frog. I am Oakley. What's with the hat?
Where are you at on this map?
Oh, in the back.
Right there. Here, I'll move up.
Do you approach?
I'll follow him a little bit.
Okay, as you approach, the frog on the log looks up at you. And as a root shoots out of the ground, does a 27 hit Oakley?
Definitely.
Oh,
Oakley, you take 6 bludgeoning damage. And you are grappled. As the center of this stump opens up like a zipper to reveal these sharp teeth. And the frog, you realize, is an appendage on its head to look
Oh shit!
like
These
something.
frogs mean business.
So you are restrained. And
Guys, it's not a frog.
since he got to restrain you, he gets to bite you. Mike, I am so sorry. This is ropers all over again.
Yes, I was about to say that. Oh, Ethelyn can't catch a break.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Now, like I told you guys, it's gonna auto roll initiative for you guys.
Oh wow!
Does it brings our like initiative modifier and everything too, right?
Yeah, it
Oh, cool.
does it
Okay,
off
that's
of your
cool.
character sheet, but
Heck yeah. That's not so bad.
let me erase my drawings.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
As these monsters reveal themselves, add tokens, roll it. Let's start. Razimal, you're first. And you guys should be able to see an initiative tracker on your maps now.
Yeah, that's cool. I think Razzleman will kind of just like shake his head and be like, "We can't catch a break."
Oh, look at the tracker. That's so cool.
Never
I like
get to
that
go
a lot.
first. Yeah. I'm gonna do my warlock thing that supposedly I don't do all the time. And I'll blast. I'm gonna blast the other one because last time I tried to blast something away from somebody, it took them with them, and that didn't work out very well. So we're gonna shoot the one on the right.
Great! What a nice Baldur's Gate 3-esque initiative overlay.
Isn't it? That looks really cool.
I wish I could see what you guys see. On me, it's just taking up more of my screen.
The first one is a 21 to hit. The one on the bottom right.
Yeah, that hits.
Second one is a nat one, so rip. 13 radiant damage, and it's pushed away if it can be pushed away.
It can be, but since Oakley is restrained, he will come with him.
No, the bottom right one, the other one.
Oh,
Last time I tried to shoot one when I was grappling someone, it didn't end very well, so I'm shooting a different one.
okay. He's knocked back.
And then I will 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that will be my turn.
Okay. Next up is Scrim Scram. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She'll throw her hammer at the same one. Twice.
Also, it loses 10 feet of movement.
Okay. She only hits once. Bonus action rage. And does 10 plus 2, so 12 more damage. Okay. Rex.
Specs. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. So he is gonna move all the way over there, and he is going to throw a firebolt at the one grappling Oakley.
Okay.
17
17 hits.
for 17 damage. Heck yeah.
Nice.
And that will be his turn. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Galestro with Oakley on deck.
She moves up here. What did you say about the restrained condition? Can she use her telekinetic power to shove Oakley and or pull Oakley and get him out of the grasp?
Whoa. Wrong button. Let's see. It would take takes a DC 16 strength check to escape. It's got
Okay,
a 10-foot reach, so if you were shoving, I think like it could drag itself along. It would take more of a teleport or a misty step to get him out of there, or a vortex warp.
Okay. Very well. Then I will cast Vortex Warp on Oakley and send Oakley back to the right of Juniper.
Okay. Are you choosing to fail, Mike?
Choosing to fail? Wait, what? Oh, fail. Yeah, yeah. Okay, yes. I'll fail it so I can more.
All right.
I'm like, I had to do something.
And I think that's all she's got. Yeah, so she kind of places her hand in a diamond formation and points her fingers, and a little vortex appears in her hand, appears under Oakley, and he moves right over to Juniper.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Glestra.
Oakley, it's your turn.
Je vous en prie.
All right. Now I'm pissed. He's gonna spend his action to summon Cinder right next to the creature that had him grappled. Dex DC 17 on your critter.
I'm going to put an abyssal chicken out there for your little squirrel. Right there?
Yep, right there.
Okay. And it's a DC what?
17 Dex.
Not very dexterous, Stumps. Yeah, that's an unnatural one.
Okay. It's gonna take 4 fire damage from it coming up.
Okay.
And gonna go ahead and gonna cast Shillelagh on my staff as my bonus action. That's it for Oakley.
All right. After Oakley, you guys hear a howl. Oh,
Oh Lord.
and a dire wolf jumps out. 5,
Oh, fuck.
20, 25, 30. Comes up to Scrim Scram. I guess not, because I clicked the wrong direwolf. So you know that one's there. But it was this one's turn. 20, 25, 30. What is their speed? 50. So Kazarok. Gonna try to bite you. Nine's not gonna do it. Okay, next up. Now it's that direwolf who is going to run up and attack Scrim Scram with a bite. Wow. An 11 doesn't hit Scrim Scram. Okay. I wish it would highlight which wolf this is instead of me having to reveal wolves. Hey. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This wolf is going to run up behind you, Galestra, and attempt to bite you.
Oh, crap. Oh, it's just a wolf.
That's a 22 to hit.
Let's see here. That shall hit. Shall hit.
All right, so that is 7 piercing damage, and I need a DC 11 strength save.
Ooh, Glestra fails the strength save.
You are prone.
Okay, and what was the damage? 6 piercing?
7 piercing.
7 piercing. Okay. Ah, nasty beast.
It can only get down to here. It will hold its action in case an enemy gets close enough for it to attack. This wolf. 10, 20, 25, 30. I think the regular wolves only get 30. Let me look. No, they get 40. So, Oakley, he's coming in at you. And he's going to go ahead and get pack tactics. Makes a bite attack. Everything's trying to eat you today, Oakley. That's a 19 to hit.
That's right on the money.
Hang on, wait.
Do we cutting words it?
Oh, never mind. No, I was just making sure that I think it's just a regular creature. It's not an aberration, celestial, elemental, fey, fiend, or undead. So no, he's good.
Okay. All right, so that is 6 piercing damage, and I need a DC 11 strength save.
$13.
Okay, you are not knocked prone. Kazarok, you are now up.
Well, first Kazarok is going to rage,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to step between Brex and this dire wolf,
Okay.
No, thanks.
and well, it's my job to protect you. So,
Thank you.
and Kazarok will fuck it. Let's go ahead and reckless and take 2 maul attacks on this big zone bitch. 24
24 definitely hits.
and that's 14 points of damage.
All right, direwolf is bloodied.
Okay.
13 misses.
And it was an 18. I rolled them both. I didn't roll it with advantage, so I rolled an 18 and a
Oh,
13.
okay, I see. Okay, yeah, 18 hits. For 10, 12,
Okay,
he's dead.
and that's 12 points. Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and move up to this wolf. That was kind of dumb, but okay, I did it. That's my turn.
All right, Juniper.
You're muted, Micah.
Oh my gosh. Sorry, didn't realize I was muted. She's gonna walk back to Brex and she's gonna say, I'm going to need to borrow you for a minute. And she's going to use her face step to teleport Brex right here. And then she's gonna walk back here. And she's gonna say, she's a filthy beast. Don't you lay another paw on Galestra as she casts a second level inflict wounds.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
Juniper, I'm
what
lying
a
here on the
dude.
ground helpless. Oh, savez-moi.
That misses.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll that because that was terrible.
All right, you only get
A
one
1
die.
and a 2. Yeah, that's a 22 to
Yep,
hit.
22 hits.
That's 19
Ooh.
necrotic
Yeah,
damage.
it's dead.
And then she'll move here and say, Glestra, are you okay? And that'll be
Merci.
Juniper's turn.
I am okay now. Thank you. You're so strong and so brave.
She'll also thank Brex for letting her use his body.
He'll look at her and kind of grab his stomach. Do you always get motion sick?
You get used to it.
He'll kind of go.
I
All
have the
right.
butterflies too.
Oh, God.
Next up. Does your summon get an op attack? Because it's going to move down to Kazarok.
It does not specify. It only has a ranged attack.
Okay. All right. First, he's going to try to tentacle you, Kazarok.
Whoa. I
12 is
didn't
going
give
to
you
miss.
permission.
He's going to try to... Oh, it gets 2 of those. Let's try again.
You do not have my consent.
16 doesn't hit you, right?
No.
Okay. Then bite attack. 21 to hit.
Yes.
You take... Wow. 6 piercing damage and 6 acid damage.
So for a grand total of 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Next up is this wolf's in sheep clothing. Fortunately, he loses 10 feet of movement, right?
Yep.
5, 10, so that's all he can move. But it is close enough to get the scrim scram. We're going to make a tentacle attack. 19 hits for 6 bludgeoning, and scrim scram needs to make a... Oh no, she's just restrained. It's an escape check. Okay, so 26 hits for additional 6, have 3, and finally the bite on Scrim Scram. Those 2 miss. Okay. Next. 5, 10, 15, 20. 5, 10, 15, 20. Might as well dash. 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 20. Okay. Resimal.
Oh boy.
I saw somebody measuring a fireball. I had to get in there.
Yeah.
Get danger close.
Can we still do danger close? Hold on.
Yeah, you can fireball Scrim Scram. That wouldn't
Is
hurt
that hit?
Kazarok's feelings.
Scram? Right there, it's not. The missile chicken might get fucked up, but it's got fire resistance, right?
Yeah, Cinder has. I think she has fire resistance. She better. She's freaking fire squirrel.
Fire squirrel.
Fire.
Yeah, we'll drop it right there. How many charges do I feel like using?
Oh,
I have
immune to
all of them.
fire.
Oh,
Go
okay,
at it.
beautiful.
Go at it.
Let's see. We'll do a 6 level. Why not? I just got all the charges
Holy
back.
shit.
Whoa.
They
Whoa.
all failed.
When you know you're almost to the capital, unload.
37 fire
Yeah.
damage to all. If they all failed then.
Okay.
And the fucking squirrel's just chilling, hanging out, dancing in the fire.
Toasty.
So only the one that you hit originally is bloodied?
Hey. That's pretty good
These are
damage
tough.
all around.
Tough.
And then
Yeah.
I will close the right there.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Scrim Scram is now up. Scrim Scram does not like being hit, but Scrim Scram is restrained, needs to make a strength save. With an 8. Fails.
Uh-oh.
Oh my goodness.
Does he have
Roll a
advantage if he's
natural
raging?
3. You are correct. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, 21 is much better, but that does take her action.
Wow.
Unfortunately. So Brex is up with Galestra on deck.
Okay. I can. Pretty sure I probably could. I want to kill the chicken. There we go.
It's
that'll
a
work.
squirrel.
Oh yeah, sorry, squirrel. Squirrel.
Squirrel.
Squirrel.
You're gonna see Brex kind of pull kind of like a purple aura and kind of blast it towards that little area, and he's going to shatter. So that is
Nice.
a Constitution 17 save.
Okay, they are much better at Constitution.
Jam.
Fail.
Successful jams. They both failed.
Heck yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Righty-roo. That is gonna be a fat frickin' 17 damage.
Pretty decent.
Okay.
And with his bonus action, I love the initiative tracker. It can tell me who's next. My bardic inspiration goes to Glustro.
Merci,
All right.
merci.
It is your turn. You
All
are
right.
prone.
Yep, she will stand up. Just setting that over there. Don't you mind that? A 20-foot radius. All right. Let's see here. Will that catch all of the wolves?
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Let's
looks
see.
like
How
it.
many good guys? 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect because she can protect 3 plus her spell level. Kazarok, Razamol, Oakley, and Scrim Scram. You feel the floor drop out from under you, like you're going falling down an elevator shaft, even though you don't know what an elevator is. And you look behind you, and Glester's got her hand out, and she's got 4 fingers out, and you feel this vortex around you as she, other hand, pulls out some bat guano and a little cocaine pinky fingernail full of sulfur, and she flicks the guano past the cocaine fingernail right into the center of the area there and whispers "Inferno!" and boom, a giant, huge fireball erupts, engulfing the area. So she casts a level 3 fireball. That's a DC 19 Dex save, and they will suffer. Not good. Only 25 damage if they fail, 12 if they succeed.
Over described it, man.
Yep. Okay, and
I have
then she
updated the
will.
map accordingly.
Yep, move back
Damn.
1, 2, 3, 4 to here, and little Banshee will fly back as well. Over here. That's it. She's done.
Amazing. Oakley.
Okay, Oakley is going to attack with the shillelagh at the I almost said roper, but the stump closest to him for 2 attacks. 27 to hit.
Absolutely.
Ooh, 20 damage.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Damn, Becky.
Cheers.
Okay. And a
Still
second
holding
attack.
on.
16 to hit.
16 just hits.
18 damage. Wait, no. It says total 18. What the? Okay, that's not. It's showing me 1d10 plus 5. I think that's rolling too high. Unless I'm reading this wrong.
Quarterstaff is usually 1d8.
It
Mhm.
goes to a d10 if it's
Didn't you-
shillelaghed.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna say, didn't you cast
Ah.
Shillelagh earlier?
Still
And then
Yeah.
you get to add your wisdom bonus to it, so yeah.
Okay, that's what it is then. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, so that's my second hit.
Okay. Dead.
And then I'll get some squirrel power in there. Is the kobold still stuck?
Yes, she is. No, she got out.
Okay, she got out.
They took her action, but
Uh,
she got out.
Insult to industry. Gonna move up with my bonus action. Gonna move Senior Squirrel to us, and we're gonna teleport 15 feet right behind the stumps that are attacking Kazarok.
Okay.
Dex 17 DC for the stump that is left behind.
I just made it. Wow.
Oh, just made it. So you'll take half of this. Oh, you know what? No, it doesn't take anything. It's not even halved. So we'll still teleport, but the stump won't take any damage.
Okay.
So we'll teleport. I'll put him right there. We'll go right here and get rolling deep like Adele on these 2 stumps. That's it. That's it for Oakley.
Awesome. Kazarok is up with Juniper next.
I think I will attack the stump to the north of me.
Okay. Do you have advantage?
I know. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Okay. That's a 21.
Yeah, you only rolled 1. You don't want a crit fish?
Nice.
Oh, we rolled twice.
I rolled them both.
13.
Oh, it's only showing 1 on my screen. Okay.
Okay, that was
21
damage.
definitely hits. 16, okay.
18 plus my 2 for
Yep, okay. Still holding on.
my rage. And 21. And that's 11 more damage.
All right. Dead. They took 2 fireballs to the face, guys. You took my 112
Yeah.
fucking hit point having monsters and just fireballed them until your problem. You can't solve all your problems with fireball.
When the
Can
You can solve a
situation's
lot of
right, yes, you can.
No, but it helps
Yep.
a lot.
You get another attack since you killed something? Or you didn't Great Weapon Master?
No,
All right.
I didn't take it. I think it's cheesy, but
Okay. Juniper?
I said
I'm
that.
just gonna move right here.
Inflict wounds.
Inflict wounds. Is that counted as flanking with scrim scram, or is it not far enough
There you go.
around? Okay. Yeah, let's do a level 1 inflict wounds. Hey, that's a crit.
Yep, it is. It's dead.
nice.
Oh yeah, that's what you do.
We didn't even get a C
And
mod there.
I know I didn't over describe. And she's just gonna look over to the others and just be like, "All right, let's hurry it up there, clean it up," and she'll end her turn.
Yeah. Well, I am going to take the monster's last turn. I think I'm more likely to hit Oakley than I am Razimal. So, first tentacle attack is a 19, which just hits
Right on the hit.
for
But it hit me too.
8 bludgeoning, and you are grappled. And yeah, it's going to send its other tentacle at you, Razimal.
Cookie.
Ooh, that's a 26 to hit
I can't do
for
nothing about that.
8 bludgeoning. You are both grappled. And it's going to choose to try to bite Razimal.
Okay.
Ooh, but it was a 12. It even had
No,
advantage.
sir.
I rolled double fucking 4s.
Oof.
Well, that was its last chance. Oh no, Razimal, you're up. It's a DC 16 strength athletics check to escape.
I can still attack it though, right?
You are restrained.
So that's what disadvantage.
You have disadvantage on attacks. Yep.
Do I get advantage, or is it a straight roll because I have flanking?
Yeah.
Okay, then we're just gonna do that. I'm gonna attack him twice. Sword. I'm assuming a 13 though doesn't hit.
It doesn't.
You know what? We got inspiration from the last session. Do I have 2 since I did the recap, or do I just have the 1?
You just got the 1.
Yeah, you do.
No, those 2
Just the
don't
1.
stack.
That's fine. Okay.
Those
you
2 are
get the
special
dice.
inspirations, and then there's
Alright,
the ones
well,
I give you in game.
All right. Well, then either way, I'll reuse it to for that because fuck that. All right, that's much better. That's a 23
Okay, yeah, that hits.
and an 18.
Okay, still holding on.
No. 18 to hit. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I just do them both and then just do the damage together.
Well, you know it needs more than 18 total.
Well, since I hit both, that's 18 flat damage before I even roll. So, but oh my god, 14 plus 18 for what? 32.
Yeah, it's dead.
Yeah.
You guys defeated the monsters and the wolves.
Ugh.
So I don't imagine any of the pelts are any good, huh?
No, they're pretty charred. You could probably just take a bite. It's cooked. 2 fireballs.
Is there anything else in the area that would be of use? This looks like a pretty dense, nice forest. Anything? Any?
Want to make an
nice
investigation check?
Absolutely. Hope it ain't Dookie. That's a 14.
Oh, you're digging around the remnants of that old broken cart I described and whatnot, and you find 20 copper
Oh, nice.
just kind of
Okay.
scattered about.
Heck yeah. I'll put that in the loot channel.
Dungeon Master Glestra's going to investigate these interesting little fungi over here.
Aura.
Go ahead and make a survival check.
Maybe nature? Nature?
Okay.
Hey, 24.
Nice.
Yeah,
We drow know our fungus after all.
yeah, absolutely. And you're kind of studying it, and it has the telltale signs of being edible.
These would make a good food. I will harvest a few of them. Pull out my +2 dagger and harvest some mushrooms.
Ooh, I rolled shitty though, but you get about 2 rations worth.
Uh-huh.
Kazarok, you have climbed
It'll make
atop
a
a
good
stone.
stew. Yeah, I just want to kind of. I climbed up on the stone. I just want to kind of keep an eye on the trail.
Okay.
Oh,
Make
look
sure
at
nothing
Kazarok.
else.
He strikes quite the figure on the rock, looking out for our safety.
Gazrock, do you see an inn?
No.
No, but there might be a
Actually,
rabbit
make
in the
a
trail.
perception check. Kazarok.
I can do that. 8.
Yeah, no, you don't. You don't see an inn.
Do you smell bad hay or old ale or urine?
Razimel's like, fuck this. I'm
Just
going.
what? Just what rolled down Glestra's leg
Oh,
Excusez
when
moi,
that wolf
monsieur.
put her on her ass.
You are a sauvage, Monsieur Kazarok.
I just.
Whoosh. Welcome to the capital.
Yeah, I've made it.
Huzzah! Oh,
We
it's
won the
beautiful.
game.
At the base of the
won.
mountain
We
and
won the
along
game.
the sea, it is a vast cityscape. The large keep in the center towers above even the walls that surround it. If you were to keep traveling this way, it is built into the base of the mountains of the Bright Peak, showing a stark contrast between what society has created and what nature created. As you guys are approaching the city on the path, you start passing more and more people coming to and fro. And
Dungeon Master, could
Yeah.
I, before we get too close, pull the party aside real quick?
sure.
Before we get too close, do you think that I should cast the spell of the seeming again before we enter, or to disguise our appearance in case we have been followed, or there are evil doers in town, or do you
Oakley,
think
make
we need to?
a dex. No, an acrobatics check.
Brex will look at Galestra and go, "Yes, but I have mine covered." He's gonna like start kind of like take his, because he has the cloak of many fashions. I'm pretty sure he's gonna take the cloak and kind of spin and cast disguise self. As he turns back around, I gotta find the photo.
You've been waiting for this.
I have been waiting for this moment. Okay, wait. Okay, let me find the photo.
Well, he's finding that. Oakley asked Galestra, will it get me a cheaper cover charge at the nearest tavern?
I can make you a female, most beautiful, and perhaps the men will buy your drinks for you. We.
That's a trade-off.
Oakley, with that acrobatics check, a piece of parchment is flying in the wind, and you instinctively reach out and snag it. And you take a look at it, or What are you doing?
I'll read it. I'm hoping that it's like a 2-for-1 special. Piece of paper from a local tavern.
You
So-
see wanted. And then a sketch, and you look up and you see Galestra, you see Juniper, you see another elf that you don't recognize. You see Brex, Kazarok, Razamol, a very tall paladin-like man. And a very noble man in some gaudy armor. And the reward, everybody but you seems to be on this poster that has ever been in this party. And the reward is 10,000 gold.
Guys.
Dead or alive.
Oh, damn.
You might want to see this. Now, take note, I have an idea to make some extra money.
Do we
But
see
yeah.
where it's
Oh.
from?
As Brex turns around, you're gonna see a beautiful woman. Gorgeous, curly, auburn, reddish hair with blue eyes and freckles. She resembles Brex. Almost could be a sister, but Brex does not have a sister. He kind of, this is what he pictures a younger version of his mother would look like. And in the perfect imitation of his mother's voice, he's gonna go, "Well, how do I look?"
Oakley, his mouth is gonna drop it because he's just impressed by the beauty, and Cinder the squirrel is gonna utter hubba hubba off of his shoulder.
Michelle Brex, you look all right. As she tries to hide her attraction for this figure from Juniper.
She's gonna.
I
well,
want to try. Juniper wants to try to see it.
Oh god.
Would my
Oh,
passive
shit.
perception notice it?
Not me
I'll
trying
do
to
it
break up
this-
the.
Performance? I do performance or deception to hide my lustful eyes at this figure.
Stealth.
Stealth. Okay.
Still.
Galestra,
Yeah, that checks out.
Versus perception, he could roll in that one.
Oakley like shakes his
Nope,
head to
he
clear
saw.
mine.
Or she
No.
saw.
No.
You catch me staring right at Brex's jugs. Right at him.
So like Orlando Bloom
You-
looking at Kim Kardashian's ass right in front of Katy Perry.
Do you like what
Uh.
you see, Galestra?
Oh, I mean, it is a good disguise. It is
Mhm.
nice.
Yes,
I can't.
Why don't you just walk in with her then? And Juniper walk away.
No, Juniper,
Shit.
Juniper, and she does her little trotty, trouncy walk over to Juniper to
Oh god.
try to repair the damage.
Okay. Girls, and guy that looks like girl, focus. The spell of seeming would be a good idea because there's 10 G's for your dead bodies. Now I have an idea.
People are
But I
kind
think
of
my best-
looking over at you guys as they pass, like, what is up with these people?
Okay,
I've
let us
got an
go off.
idea.
What
Oakley-
do you want to?
So Oakley, like he's like shouting at you guys to get your attention. He's holding up the paper, and then he sees people walk by, and he instantly stuffs the paper into his tunic, and he says, "Galestra, that'd be a good idea. But I do have a good way we can make some extra money. But I make my best
right.
decision making while I'm drunk. So let's go to the tavern, and then I'll pitch my idea. A little crazy.
Wait, all right.
I got something.
All right, and so she will cast the seeming spell on the party. This time we won't do Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. We'll make what to do.
Young
Hazarock.
Christina Ricci and
Yeah, we'll do Adam's Family. We'll do like a kind of a no, I don't know. We look like normal
Direction.
adventurers.
Oh my
We look like
lord.
a normal band of adventurers is what we look like.
okay. And as you kind of weave your way through, Oakley, man, seeing dollar signs. You begin
Okay, can
to
I see that?
approach the main gate, and you see outside two large constructs and some guards, and a line is forming, and it seems like people are being checked at the gate.
Sweet. Is there like typical identification that we carry with us as people in this world?
No, nobody's ever asked you to see any kind of identification or anything in the Underdark. You all wear your house emblems everywhere.
Okay, so, and I don't know about up here. Ishit, is there some identification we have to get in?
If you want to approach and kind of listen or observe from a distance, does anybody have observe it?
Not on this character.
Nope, I do not think so.
I could wild shape into a mouse.
I can send Banshee, and that won't cost you anything. So I'll flip Banshee up to bat over to the. She'll bat over to here and kind of cling and
Yeah.
listen in on the chit chat.
Go ahead, make a perception check. Since it's sound and it's a bat, I do believe you get advantage.
Yeah.
Noise.
Okay, yeah, 17.
Yeah, you see this nobleman up front is kind of angry. He's red in the face and he's yelling at this guard. And he says, "I am Sir Jared, Upper Crust of the Upper Crust family. You must let me in. I do not need to. You're not going to look through my belongings. You're not going to search me. You're not going to cast any spells. Just let me through. I promise I'm supposed to be here." "Listen, sir, the council wants everybody checked. On word of Lady Avanis. Unfortunately, you must allow us. This is absurd." "I'm sorry, sir. I'm just doing my job." And he pulls out a scroll and he casts Dispel Magic on Sir Jared, and nothing happens. You guys could see the resemblance in the face to Sir Dinnigan from a distance,
Oh,
but his hair is darker and he's kind of grown it out a bit longer. He looks like he's slightly older than what Sir Dinnigan was. But you do recognize that name, Upper Crust. And they cast a
Yeah.
spell on him. Reluctantly, he allows them to search his bag, and then he is allowed to pass it.
This is first off, that man was a relative of Sir Denigon. He was an upper crust as well. But I have news. They are casting a magic that would destroy any of. Most likely amount to destroy our disguises. The spell is more powerful than the scroll, but I
is
cannot
true.
guarantee. I cannot guarantee
I would
that
have to make a roll
we would-
to see if it dispels.
we would be able to withstand scrutiny. Also, a physical search would reveal this illusion as well. So our chances of getting past the guards, I would put at no greater than 25% at best.
Are there any?
She looks sad.
Can I do a perception check and to see if there's any shady people around these hovels and shacks?
Yeah, you can see what's there. Make a perception check.
Not very good. 11. You know what? I will cast guidance on myself to give me another D4. All right, a little bit better. 14.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of people hanging around in the hovels. You see, it's like supplies, and there's an outhouse for the guards and stuff. There's not a whole lot of people milling in and out that aren't in the line, But as you cast your eyes up, you realize that there are 2 ballista, one on each of these towers, trained down at whoever is standing in
Jeez.
front of the guard.
Guys, the bases are loaded. Ah,
I can dimension. I can teleport myself and one other willing participant in. I know you can turn into a creature, Oakley.
I am so sorry.
that would
Has this
leave,
party deduced who the friend on the council is? I have so many games that I can't
The
remember.
traitor, you mean?
Yeah, who the traitor is?
No, not yet.
Okay.
No,
No.
no.
hmm.
Oh shit! There's the token down there. Sorry.
Oakley, can I see the letter you found or the wanted poster?
Sure. Here.
I want to see where. I don't know if it like tells you where it was issued from or who is like the party looking for them. I don't know if it would say. Like,
Yeah,
bring
so you
such and
see,
such to.
by order of Lady Avanis, noble representative on the Council of 7, these criminals are wanted for conspiracy.
I feel like that's a key piece of information.
Well, we do have beautiful women. We could just say we're, or you guys are for a brothel or something. Maybe we can cut the guy in on a deal for getting into the party.
Rasmal would like to take a look at the documentations and all the stuff that we got from the orc camp or the goblin camp way back. That was the whole finding of the traitor. Just to see, just kind of honestly refresh myself on what it all exactly it said because I don't remember because that was forever ago. Because we know it said something basically about there being somebody was betraying the council, but we didn't understand the house symbol. Was it?
No, it's not. You guys tried to deduce handwriting, and that
Okay.
didn't work.
Having these 2 pieces, can Razamul?
So the wanted poster is printed, but if Galestra shared everything with you guys,
Yep, I did.
that guard said that this checkpoint was on order of Lady Avanis.
Okay.
Mhm.
And is it signed by? Is the wanted poster signed by Lady Avanis?
No, it's like very formal. Like a bunch of these have been printed.
Okay. I didn't know if they would like mass produce her symbol.
Yeah, they've been.
It was on her
mass
order,
produced.
right? So she was. We're the ones on the wanted poster because of her, and the checks at the gates are her,
Yes.
right?
But we couldn't identify the handwriting. I was trying to see if I could compare the 2,
Yeah.
but that's not gonna work.
Excellent idea.
Yeah.
I could, if are the gates open right now, or are they just open the gates one at a time to let people in, or are the gates open and they're just checking people before they go in?
Yeah, the
through
gates are open, and people are just walking in once they're okayed.
I would make us cover if we want to try to sneak around and get through the gates. I can create a fog in that area that we can just sneak through.
They may be able to dispel that as well.
And look above. I don't know how high your fog could be, but those ballistas up there have a good vantage point to see a lot down here.
This might be a crazy idea, but what if we just go in as ourselves and have Oakley be the captor of the group that is wanted? We would be allowed in.
I was thinking about that, but what if they arrest you at the gate rather than let you in to be turned in?
Do we have anything
Love. Like, I feel like this is the first puzzle I've put in front of you guys that you haven't instantly had an answer to. I love this.
do we have anything like any orders or any paperwork from the mayor of Oh my god.
Tosin? Tosin?
Tosin, yes.
Oh, no, she didn't send you with anything but supplies. And, take that evidence you got to the captain.
What about from the champion? Also forgot her name.
Alara, she didn't give you anything that I
She
recall.
sent. Does Denigan have anything? Because he was sent on this mission as well. Because I have all of Denigan's stuff.
I was nice when I let you guys have his armor, because Disintegrate should have destroyed everything.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have his armor and his sword.
How many guards are there?
I just met it in this.
There are 3 guards. There is another guy he's wearing the same insignia as the guards, but he's dressed much nicer. And then there are 2 shield guardians, and then you can bet that there's at least 3 guards for each ballista up top.
I could make a distraction with Cinder to get their focus moved if we want to rush the gates after they're worried about the distraction.
DM, while we're all talking, would we have noticed, I know a second ago a merchant walked through. Did he have a cart with him or anything? Was he pulling anything with him?
Yeah,
At all?
he had a cart and a wagon and all that, and there are far more people in line. It's
Okay.
a lot of tokens to
Did
play.
they cast Dispel Magic on the cart? And if you want me to roll for it, I will absolutely roll.
They didn't cast Dispel Magic on the cart, but they did do a physical inspection.
Okay. Like a physical, like they walked up and touched stuff?
Yeah, like they moved stuff around and kind of looked through what was in it.
Shit. Okay.
Gillestra, do you have another
Maybe?
dragon up your sleeve?
I can cast. I can summon a dragon. But not right now. The spell that disguised us in this way is drains my ability to summon a dragon at this point.
Well, if we cover up our faces, we get in line, we start a fire to the right, introduce a dragon that might draw off the attention of the guards. They freak out and we run in like we're scared.
It is an idea. What?
Gillestra, I need a drink and I love fire. These two things coincide. There's a tavern. I can smell the tavern from here. And I have a burning squirrel. And you have a burning
We are losing
dragon.
him. We are losing him. We are losing him. Shit.
What if one of us goes off on their own and tries to get the gods' attention to where they come after one of us, and then the others can make their way inside?
Thinking a dragon and some fire, which sure would help.
Does anyone else have a teleportation spell or of some sort? I know that you could turn into a little weasel or a muskrat or chipmunk and get in. I could teleport. I could teleport someone in, and that just leaves 3 others who need a good disguise that would hold up to a dispel magic. So. Perhaps an actual disguise?
How thick are those walls?
How thick are the walls?
Yeah.
Imagining stone block that big, I would probably say they're 10 feet wide. They've got to be able to walk ramparts and whatnot.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have a plan. I have a 15-foot teleport with said squirrel. If we make the dragon, if we make some fire, and then we get really close to the far side of that house on the right, we could hug the wall. Squirrel takes us in.
The squirrel can teleport all of us?
Yes, as long as we're 5 feet together.
Oh, that is amazing. I can scout over the ramparts to make sure that our entrance would not be, into a wall or fireplace or something.
I still think,
just check the other side. The point. You hit a point A. I hit a point B.
Yeah, I still think a dragon and a fire would still make a lovely distraction.
I cannot. I am out of dragon summoning for the day.
Okay.
Also,
well,
might set off the alarms all throughout the city.
I could light everything on
What about this? And she says, magical paints, and reaches into her pouch and pulls out our 1 dose of Nolzur's marvelous pigments.
Could work.
With
Yeah,
this, I could perhaps paint a small hatch in the side of the castle wall, and it would turn into a real hatch. And we open it, and it should be a way to get through. I can paint us a way through. We?
Yeah, you could paint a door.
Brex is gonna look at Galestra. It's a great idea, but what if we go through the other side of the wall and there's guards there?
We could scout it with Banshee. I would not put us in a place with the guards. We? A back alley. There are... the walls are large. We could find a suitable place to paint this door and enter unobserved.
And we can do further down the wall too, instead of by these
Oui.
giant ballista towers.
Exactement.
Galestra, do you know if maybe the walls have like a magic something protecting them?
Je ne sais. If we scuttled into the forests or the trees over here, I could cast Detect Magic. And when we approach the walls, I could discern whether the walls have a magic wards on them. Oui.
Let's do it.
That works for me. This spell only lasts so long, so we gotta go.
Seeming is 8 hours. Oh, but
This
you
is
didn't
just
do
guide
the
stuff.
seeming. Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is just guide stuff.
Um.
I just wanted to look hot for a little bit.
Yeah, just kind of make me a group stealth check as you kind of try to walk around these
It's
buildings.
like making a U-turn at a traffic check. Looking a little suspicious.
Suspicious. Okay, stealth check.
Oh fuck.
Who's got the
A
worst
10.
stealth check?
I roll at disadvantage.
Roll
Okay,
at
yeah.
disadvantage.
I'm gonna cast Veil of Dusk on someone who has disadvantage.
Razimal?
What's your? I have a +2. What's yours?
I have a +1.
Okay. Give it to
Okay.
him. I rolled a
So-
13.
So Juniper, I cast it on you. You have a Cloak of Shadows essentially, and you now have advantage on your stealth checks.
So one more roll from you, Juniper.
Oh, one more. I'm sorry. I've just rolled advantage. Would have been a 16 though for a 17.
I'm gonna use my inspiration to re-roll mine.
I mean, your average is all right now, guys.
9.
Well, you guys make it up to the wall. In the woods.
Detect Magic is up.
And as you approach the wall, it is a stone wall.
Okay, perfect.
I mean,
If
you
there
can save your
are no-
paints. We can use the squirrel. We just need to check the other side.
Okay. Let me check the other side then. The squirrel would allow us to preserve the paints. So I'll fly Banshee up and warg into her eyes and check our entry point.
Yeah, as you fly over there, it is like the back alley of a building. And you see, like, it's a large market here, and there are people milling about. But if you come out on the other side of the wall, it's kind of behind a building. So there's
Okay.
nobody really there.
All right, guys.
This is the perfect place.
Perfect. All right, guys, getting close. Cinder, come on, girl.
Oh,
Cinder-
that is my foot. Razimo,
Oh, my goodness.
Guys,
your
come on.
Your beak is poking me.
I'm
All
too
right,
sober.
okay,
for
I'll
this.
get in close. All right.
All right, get in. Everyone, huddle. I hold Cinder in my hands near my belt level. I'm like, everyone, grab the squirrel.
Oh my
And
goodness.
Cinder just looks up at all these hands like coming to her and like does one of these and
Oh,
like I say, Cinder, do it. Woof.
All right. You
He's
all
waited
do.
his whole life to say, "Everybody, grab my squirrel."
oh my god.
So I don't have your tokens on the board, but this is the market that you guys appear at. You appear behind this building. You see, this is the road in from the gate. People are coming and
Okay.
going. You guys have appeared behind this building. You come out to the market in your disguises. And you see that this building is a tavern called the Wetted Whistle.
Guys, it's been nice to know you. I'll be in the tavern. Let me know when something important happens. And he's gonna use a key point to dash into the tavern with the squirrel hot on his heels.
Oh my goodness.
Damn.
All right, Oakley's going to the tavern.
I suppose we should go with Oakley.
I think.
After all, he got us in here.
I think I might try to find a temple.
Well, we can't all split up.
Why don't you? We can go to the temple after Oakley gets a little medicine. Juniper? Oui?
I suppose.
Yeah, you guys go into the tavern. It's semi busy inside the tavern. There is a bartender behind the bar. Oakley, you come in, plop down, you order whatever you'd like.
Before he does that, Oakley goes behind the bar and hugs the bartender.
Yeah, it's this big, burly human. And he pats you on the back a couple times. Get out from behind my bar.
Right. Yeah, right. Okay. I'll go
And he
on
like
the side
pats
I'm
his
supposed
coin
to.
purse and everything to make sure he didn't just get robbed.
Oakley slams like a handful of gold down and says, "First off, get the squirrel 4 fingers of your best whiskey, because this squirrel is like smells bad, is all of its fur is ruffled from those hands. It just smells like an old glove that's been touched by too many people." And he says, "And I will get your largest serving of ale and a whiskey
Alright.
chaser."
And you're served your drinks.
Oakley just starts drinking. Just glug, 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 glug.
Hell yeah. You all
Hey,
watch
Juniper, are
on
you-
as this guy, it's like 2:00 in the afternoon, and this guy is pounding him like it's 11:00 on a Saturday.
Hey, Juniper, are you all right? You've been a bit quiet lately.
She just kind of gives you a
Rex, make a wisdom
sideline,
saving throw.
Absolutely.
I'm fine.
Is it against being charmed?
All right, well, we
No,
will
this
get you
is
to your
this is your
temple.
blood again.
Oh, okay.
We will
Just-
get you to your temple very
Oh,
quickly.
4.
You just stay over there
I
with.
really
with
want to
that
see that
Rex.
crown again.
Perfect opportunity. So
Yeah, I mean it's downtime.
am
You just
going to
touch it, huh?
as Galestra is talking to Juniper, you're just gonna see a big-breasted, beautiful curly auburn hair, kind of like keep scooching closer
Ooh,
to
you're gonna get
Galestra.
advantage on any charm checks you want to.
and try to reach my hand in her bag of holding.
Oh, you're
to
gonna
get
try to
the crown.
pickpocket her.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm purposely trying to not pay attention.
We
I'm
have
purposely trying to not pay attention to Brex, so this is actually good.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Juniper and Galestra kind of arguing right now. Like he's
Yeah, I was gonna say
Mhm.
a 4. I've got to honor a 4, man. That's a.
Yeah, so
I'm,
you
I'm,
are
I'm
gonna roll
getting that crown.
sleight of hand with advantage, and she will roll
Absolutely.
perception with disadvantage.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
Why don't you just go with that
19.
with Brex? Like it's
No,
you,
no, I
you're
do not
you're
go
gawking
over
at
there with Brex.
you're gawking at him
it was
or
a sup-
her at this point. Like you just
It was
go.
a-
You just
Since Brex is the
Brex, you
argument
feel
of hold,
the crown, and you pull it out. You're standing there. It feels so right, and you are so mesmerized by this crown. You don't even see the charring twisting. To you, it is a beautiful, vine and flower-covered tiara.
Mm. He's gonna kind of
A
cup it. I
check?
don't know if anyone has ever seen Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend with Marilyn Monroe. The way she kind of holds a tiara. First, she's gonna try to put it around her neck, kind of like how Marilyn does in the movie, and then he's gonna and then he's gonna go to put it on his head.
You place
Or
it on her
her.
head, or her
Yes.
head.
Yes.
Everybody but Galestra and Juniper who are arguing may roll perception.
It was just it startled me. I was not,
natural
I am
20.
so.
I saw you
that's
gawking
funny.
at her. Like I thought I meant something to you.
You mean
Oakley
everything to me.
and
Do
Razamol.
I?
Kazarok, what'd you roll? A 13. You
13.
You're not noticing. You're kind of over with Oakley, drinking, but Oakley kind of turns to look at you like he's about to say something. Kazarok, you guys watch as Brex puts that ragged, charred mithril crown on her head right now,
Mhm.
and nothing happens immediately. Just put the crown on her head.
Now, did Galestra say
But to you,
anything
Brex,
about
you feel like queen.
Can you guys hear me?
We were.
Yeah.
Yep, we heard you.
Okay.
What'd you say, buddy?
I was gonna say, did Galestra tell everybody about the crown, or did he only tell Juniper? Or did she only tell Juniper?
I mean, she said she whispered
Ooh.
it.
That's
She
exactly
said
what
she
I was
whispered
gonna
it.
ask.
She whispered it to Juniper.
Yeah.
Yeah, to just
So-
Juniper. Yeah. Shit.
So we don't know that she's not supposed to wear.
Nope.
That Brex isn't supposed to wear it.
Nope.
I also have a question.
And also, DM, if I'm wrong, please correct me. I do have disguise self, so it probably would have faded away once I place it on my
Ah,
head
you
because
made
I am
yourself taller?
disguised. No, I'm just
Oh, it
disguised in
blends into
disguise.
your
Yeah, my
disguise.
clothes are invisible. Yeah, unless you
Ooh.
touch
I'm gonna
me,
say that they
then you can
saw you
feel.
do it with the highest rolls as they had.
Yeah.
But it just
Absolutely.
disappears when it's on your head.
Absolutely.
And I guess you guys would have heard me lie to the merchant and say that I wasn't sure if it was the crown or not. I didn't say it was fake, but I definitely downplayed the significance of the crown.
we
And that's all
saw
the
you-
information we got.
Yeah.
We saw you
Yeah.
buy it, though, right?
Yeah, you saw me buy it. Yeah.
And I would recognize that is your crown, like that you bought it and it was in your possession.
It's a pretty darn unique item. So I mean, I would leave that up to Frankie.
You saw Galestra buy it earlier, but I mean, we're all
I would-
friends here.
Yeah, I would recognize that that's Galestra's.
Yeah,
Like, she bought it.
yeah, but it's Brex. Why would you think anything of it? So if you're gonna try and bring that above table knowledge in, I'm gonna need an insight check that's high enough.
Razumel would
They're sitting
probably
together.
just say Isn't that? I think the only thing he would say was, "Isn't that Galestra's crown or tiara?" If he knows what it is. If you feel like I still need to roll an insight roll for that, I will definitely do that.
Yeah, let's go ahead. I'm gonna say DC 19.
No good. I got a 15.
Okay. So, hey, you know, the girls share clothes all the time. So
Rasmus will probably
you
think
guys,
that.
as Oakley is, go ahead, Devin. Sorry, there
I
was a
was-
real delay, buddy. I did not mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good.
Oh, there it is.
Rasmus will just probably think, after hearing them argue, that the fact that Galestra brought Brexa crown probably shouldn't be brought up right now.
Yeah, because you are also, with those perception rolls, witnessing Juniper browbeat Galestra in this pub about staring at Brex in a disguise. Brex, how long does the disguise last?
An hour. So
Okay.
I think it's about to hit the threshold of like, yeah, because we were standing outside the wall talking.
No, it's probably only been about 25 minutes or so.
Oh, dang. Okay. Heck
Yeah, I mean, that conversation
see.
happened in real time. So,
Right, there we go. Gotta turn it on. All right.
the 15 minutes after wearing the crown, unfortunately, you auto-attune.
So I am attuned to 3 items. So would
Correct.
it drop an item?
It does drop one item.
Okay.
I will allow you to pick. I'll be nice and allow you to pick which one you
Okay.
want to attune to.
I will probably drop the ring of evasion. It'll probably just will it unattune or will it just it'll still be on my finger?
Yeah, you can still wear it. You
Okay.
just won't be
All right.
attuned.
Okay. And let me add that item before I forget.
Yeah, what can I do, Juniper? What can I do to make it better?
John, is it a
Say-
wondrous item?
Yes.
Okay.
It's in
Alright.
gold font.
Yep.
Couldn't the same argument be made with him just putting the crown on and him not intuiting to it, since he already has 3?
Yeah, but he would attune. He would drop something to put it on.
If it's just a
It's
magic
also-
item like the ring, you could just wear it and not attune to it.
No,
It's
the
also
auto
cursed though,
attunement
right?
after the auto attunement after 15 minutes is a feature of the crown.
Oh, okay.
So I'm deleting it now, Brex, from my inventory.
Okay.
And Brex, you hear in your head your own voice. This is right. I should be the king of Minhal, of Brimha. So the curse attached to this item, Brex,
Mhm.
is when a person attunes to or wears the crown for 15 minutes, they become so confident in themselves that they believe they are the most qualified for the throne.
Mhm.
The longer a person wears the crown, the more sure of this outcome they become, until becoming ruler of Minhal, or there needs to be performed a very intricate ritual to remove the curse. And it requires the blood of somebody in the family line that is not attuned to the crown.
Shit.
And
So yeah, what's that?
removing the crown from your head does not remove the curse.
Okay.
You can unattune, but you will still be cursed and still believe that you should be the king of Brimha. You
Okay.
want to restore Old King's Folly back to Millhaven and restore the throne. You get a +5 bonus to charisma, though.
I saw. I'm gonna add that now.
And I wasn't able to figure out how to override, so yours it may not bump your actual charisma up. You may have to change it in custom.
Yep, I just did. So it'll.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
What's your
dear
charisma
God.
now? Like
My
25,
charisma is
27?
26.
Oh yeah, the other
Jeez, man.
feature is obviously, I think he wrote it on the item, but
I
you
can
get to
cast
cast
command, I think.
command 3 times a day.
Yeah.
at
Oh, I said
DC
5.
22.
Sorry. I thought it was 5.
No, it's 3 times a
26
day at
charisma.
DC 22.
Oh no, what happened to it?
26 charisma is insane.
Oh yeah.
6 is insane.
Are you guys all seated together?
Oh, it's right there.
No, I think Juniper and Galestra are kind of standing off to the side right now.
All right. Where's Kazrock?
I'm probably seated with you.
Okay.
Yeah, you can pop
Yeah.
it.
All right.
You guys should be able to pull your own tokens out. I wasn't actually expecting to go to the pub in this episode, so that is my fault for not being prepared for this.
I imagine you're at the bar. I'll just sit at the bar.
Okay. I say, there we go.
Now there's 2 Oakleys. He's that drunk. There we go.
Oh, sorry. Kill him.
No,
Kill
I got
him.
it.
Damn,
He sees 2 Oakleys. Okay.
Kazarok seeing double.
I'm going to say, Kazrock, you want to see a neat trick?
Surely.
Okay. This is how you score women, by the way.
Oh god.
Cinder, do the thing. And Cinder is going to teleport right to Galestra and Juniper, holding up a tray with 2 drinks, whatever Oakley thinks the 2 girls will like. And like Cinder's holding up this tray, and like her little knees are buckling because it's way too heavy. Trying to give drinks to the 2 girls.
I'll pick them both up. Perhaps we just have a drink and go from there. You know, I am sorry.
Cinder sighs with relief and disappears, and the tray just hits the ground. And Oakley says over to Kazrock, he said, I think I just saved the relationship.
I'm going to need some time to think, and she's gonna start walking away.
Brex, what's your
Ooh,
spell
that's just-
save DC with a 26 charisma?
My spell save DC is a 20.
Nice.
Damn.
Oh,
Nice.
jeez.
Oh my god.
Yeah. My
But I hope
spell
you're ready
attack
to
is
act
plus 12.
flamboyant and super cocky. Everything about Brex that was
Yep.
like timid
Just got
or
kicked up,
shy is
Turned up a
gone.
notch.
Yep.
You are Pelvis
God.
fucking Wrestling, the king.
I was just about to say, I want everyone to get their roleplay moments set because I have something planned.
Yes. I'll finish with Glestra's eyes drooping and her looking like a puppy that got scolded for peeing in the wrong place. And she'll just kind of stand awkwardly over here by the chair and look let's get a overlay. Let's get a nice cone overlay. Her vision is directed this way over here. This is as
Oh my
far
God.
her eyes will at best will go like right here.
She watches as Juniper walks outside.
Maybe I didn't save the relationship.
You know what? This is great inner party roleplay, and I'm going to allow you guys to continue. I need to step away, take a bio break real quick, or do you want to take a table-wide party break?
I'm cool with the table. What I also have to pee.
Yeah,
Okay,
I need-
let's go ahead and take a
Yeah,
bio break.
I
I'm sending out before Kyle does this thing. When Juniper left, I'm going to instruct Banshee to just keep an eye.
Okay.
That's it.
Oh yeah, spying on your spurned.
I was
lover,
getting ready to
that'll
say
go
I'm
well.
gonna need a stealth check from Banshee. It's a white bat, so that helps because it's during the day. So I'll give her advantage.
Let's see here. Okay. Four.
Oh, shit.
Four.
I said advantage. I only see one.
Oh, advantage. Okay, thank goodness. 7.
Perception
Dice
check.
are telling a story today, folks.
Actually, no. I think with just your passive perception, you see the bat shadow. Like, Banshee is up with like some seagulls trying to blend in, but you see the shadow cast as this familiar is following.
Do I see is it the streets crowded?
It is the main market at 2:00, so there are people going to and fro.
I'll go into the crowd and then I will face step 30 feet further into the crowd to lose Banshee's trail.
Okay. Now you make a stealth check because Banshee has the good
Would
old
that-
echolocation.
Cast blight.
Would this
on
one be
Banshee.
at disadvantage because I have scale mail on?
Yeah, you're actually going to stand out kind of the crowd.
I'm gonna need Banshee. Can Banshee make an insight roll to deduce that Juniper doesn't really want to be followed right now?
You could make one because I'm picturing you right now. It looks like you're staring at the fire, but you're totally warped into Banshee right now.
Okay, 15.
Yeah, you realize. And she
Banshee
disappeared.
Okay, yeah, I'll bring Banshee back to the outside of the bar to just keep lookout on the group.
All right, guys.
Go.
Guys, get closer. Get closer. Get closer. Come on. I got an idea.
Rex?
Yeah.
Who
Rex
does
will
this-
look over his shoulder.
Who does this peasant think he is? telling me?
You took the words out of my mouth. Like,
Hey,
I'm
hey.
going to channel my inner fucking Sardinigan, okay?
Hey.
So Brex, in his gorgeous red curly auburn hair, is gonna flip over his shoulder. I don't party with the likes of you peasants. And he is
Then-
gonna strut over here. And I really want everyone's roleplay moment to be done before he does this.
Okay.
Cinder, go get her. Cinder runs up, jumps on your shoulder, and teleports you over to
Oh, shit.
Kazarok.
Over to Kazarok.
Yeah. All right. I'm glad you're here, pretty lady. Okay. All right. Listen, Kazarok, shut up. Kazarok, shush. Stop talking. Shush. Okay. All right. Here's the plan. So 10 G's, right? Now I Kazarok, shut up. Okay, I got an idea. So here's the plan. I'm not on this poster, right? I'm not on the poster unless I draw my
Quiet there,
face on here.
quiet there. You are a loud talker when you drink.
I get that. It's okay. It's okay. Kazarok, shut up. Okay, so here's the plan. I act like we're turning you guys in. First of all, we have to find out who's turning you in. Okay, makes sense? Okay. And then when we do that, we act like you're turning in, we get the gold, and then we run away. Huh?
What could possibly go wrong?
That's what I was thinking.
You're just not even going
Because
to
they will
report to
come
the
up- they
council.
will
Your
come-
mission's done. Fuck it.
I'll go.
They will come to us with chains. And they will come in great numbers.
Okay.
Because we
First off-
are dangerous.
I'm looking around. Is anyone listening in on this, Dungeon Master?
The bartender likes me. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. He's good. He's good
Yeah.
people.
I'll
Yeah.
go up to Galestra and say, speaking of things going wrong in chains, you might want to not let Juniper see that you bought Brex that crown. Otherwise, she's not going to be even happier than she is right now.
I didn't
Cinder
buy
puts her,
Brex.
Cinder
Go
puts
ahead.
her hands to her mouth and goes, "Ooh."
I did not buy a Brexity crown. I acquired it for myself. You know, I may assess it further or take it to someone in the city, but for now it is safely mounted with me. You know, we shall have to see what to do with it. I was wanting to get it out of the possibility of being taken by the enemy.
Well,
I say
Hey,
quietly.
well,
uh,
go ahead, Oakley.
hot stuff. Didn't you just grab the crown? Like, I thought I saw you grab it.
Yeah, she put
Oh,
on.
I thought. Oh, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. This crown is mine.
I'll look into my bag, see if the crown's there.
Oh, it's definitely gone, and it's right now that Brex's disguised self is going to drop.
Yes.
And you see Brex standing there with the ragged crown on his head.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
And in his normal voice, this crown has always been mine, and it will be mine forever because I'm gonna rule over you peasant. If you will excuse me before I was rudely interrupted, he looks at Oakley and he flips off the squirrel, and he's going to strut over here,
To you.
and he's going to
Cinder,
step on the table, kick the fruit basket across the room, and start to sing at how he is the rightful heir to Brimha.
No
Cinder
insight
doesn't
rolls
need-
required. Something's fucking wrong. Micah, he went the complete opposite way of Rudy. Rudy is like now a secret subtle planner, and
Of fucking
He
course,
did.
fucking Micah got
He
the fucking
did.
crown.
I love
Jesus
how
Christ.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Holy shit! Don't know if you've ever seen a.
I'll kind of lead in
Heather's-
and whisper to Glestra, I was like, you need to keep better track of the stuff you have.
Do you want me to roll for performance?
yeah,
It must have been when I was arguing with Juniper. I was very distracted.
That is a
But yes,
29.
I am sorry.
Brex, it's the
I'm
best
very
damn
sorry.
song you've ever sung.
I'll whisper to Glestra, is like, I'm pretty sure that was the whole argument in the first place, is when you were distracted by something. And kind of just, I don't know, he's gonna face palm and just kind of take his drink and I guess he's gonna try to go find Juniper. So he'll walk outside. I don't know how long my disguise works. What is it, 8 hours?
Yeah, it's 8 hours.
8 hours. Cassie Rock, what should we do? Should we try to drag him upstairs or let him finish what he's doing? I mean, he is just out in the open. If anyone sees, if recognizes him, we are in grave danger.
I imagine the guards are on their way already. And Kazarok will pull out that bone scroll case out of his backpack and he will look Oakley in the eye and he says, inside this case are documents from my people describing the orc army, their numbers, their locations, what they've been building, where they've been digging. It needs to get into the hands of the council.
why are you telling me? I'm wasted.
And he literally thrusts it into your chest. And he says, you will take this and you will take this to the council.
I will deliver it now. And then he just starts rushing towards the door, but he hits
Wait,
the
wait, wait,
wall
wait.
on the side and falls down. And is
Okay,
just passed
perfect.
out. Just passed out.
Razvan will say, well, that kind of worked out. He'll grab the documents, and he wants to make complete replicas of the documents.
Yeah.
Well, that would
And
take
then
a
he'll-
lot of time.
Oh, okay, well, he's a fast
Well,
writer.
those are the Goliath documents. Those aren't the papers that you guys have found, that
They're in
Sharon's found.
crayon.
I will also put in the. I have made copies of the original documents we found. I will put those in with the whatever the case. Kazrock gave to him.
Who
So-
needs the
Did you-
original documents?
But who has them?
Yeah.
I do.
Okay.
And I made copies of them because Rasmol figured that was a smart thing to do. But he will put the copies that he made forever ago into that bone case, and then he will slap Oakley, dip his fingers in some whiskey and put it underneath his nose and be like, "Wake up!
What?
Get in the game."
Okay. Okay. I'm good. I'm good.
And
He's
I-
gonna just sit against the wall and like go into like a monk pose and be like, I'm okay.
And I'll
I'm
tell
okay.
him to give them to anybody but what was the wanted posters lady's name? Lady
Avanis?
Avanis. I'll say give them to anybody but her.
We should go together. Hold on, one moment, and I'm gonna try to. When Brex is finishing with this song, I'll try to talk to him.
And while he does that, I'm gonna go try to find Juniper. Because Brex is now Brex, who is wanted for 10 Gs, and we need to all get together and figure out what the fuck we're gonna
Rex,
do.
I will also say that, the crown doesn't have a negative effect on your wisdom or intelligence either. So you kind of do have your whereabouts, but you do feel as confident as you are acting.
Okay. So
So Brex, you are out in the open. People can recognize you. You must get down from there and disguise yourself again and come with us. We need to find Juniper and get the information to the council.
he's gonna be like standing on the table, and he's gonna like bend over, be like face to face with Glenn, and in a very elaborated way, no. And he's gonna continue to dance.
Oakley is gonna drunkenly stand up and be like, Cinder, I've got a mission. Take care of Kazrock, okay? You be a good squirrel. I gotta do this alone. And then he turns into a buzzard, and the buzzard kind of ambles to the door, pushes out the door, and then starts flapping away, very drunkenly. And Cinder just looks up and just sighs, and then goes and jumps on Kazrock's shoulder.
So, Oakley is going as a buzzard by himself with all of the evidence.
With copies of the evidence.
The plan will make sense when it happens.
Yeah, I'm trying, and I don't know what to do about Brex. I don't know what to do.
Our intentions are eventually to catch up with him, but we gotta find Galestra, and then we gotta, or not Galestra, Juniper, and then we gotta fucking figure out what we're gonna do with fucking
I
Brex.
know. And these are the days of our MINHAL.
Let's
Let's move into Stars and Wishes, folks.
Uh,
Can I do one more thing?
Yeah.
I want to walk out front now that Oakley's away, and I'm gonna yell, "Guards!" And then you can end it.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
What is tonight with you guys?
And we're claiming that word one way or another.
we just shaved like 5 sessions off this campaign.
I'm gonna take a whole bunch of them with me.
This
What?
went so sideways so fast because of a tavern
What?
visit. You're supposed to go right to the council when you get here. Oh, you
Well, to be
guys.
fair,
This
We decided to
table.
stop off for a drink, and it all fell apart.
Well,
Listen,
no, this is on
Juniper-
Galestra. Galestra couldn't keep her eyes to herself, and that's where this all fell
Oh,
apart.
good God.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
yeah.
Listen,
Mike-
Horny ass Galestra.
Start
Hey,
us off.
relationships
got
have
something
their bumpy roads, okay? They'll get
Well,
through it.
Galestra's already got the girl of her dreams.
And we just made Frankie like chase 3 maps in succession because you got Juniper, you got you guys, and you got me flying off somewhere.
Mike, stars and wishes?
Oh man, this is really, really fun. Oh God. Stars, the role playing was fantastic. The maps are once again great. Frankie, how you embedded these artifacts into the campaign, and I've only been in this campaign for so long, but how you embedded those to enrich the story and make the story go like chef's kiss, that's awesome. That's really good DM choices. Wishes, no real wishes. I got to do everything I wanted to do at this table. I'm having a ton of fun. No wishes really. MVP, I'd have to give it to Max because he's really embracing I'm sorry, Kyle, because he's really embracing the role that the crown's creating and like this chaos and all this. So I have to MVP Kyle.
Awesome.
Thanks.
John.
Let's see. Stars would be the role play for sure. Really liked the roadside merchant. Realized after he disappeared that I forgot to even look at the wands. Kind of kicking myself for that. I've never gotten to play a relationship that's on the rocks and it has a bump.
Yeah, shit got a
in
little
it, so-
real tonight, guys.
Yeah. So that's kind of cool. I mean, I've had relationships characters, but they've always been like smooth sailing. So this has been awfully interesting to play that. No wishes. Wish we hadn't gone to the bar.
All good things happen in
Yeah.
the tavern.
And my MVP would go to probably for Juniper for yes, ending the jug stare by Galestra and turning it into a little relationship drama. So that's always a cool thing to kind of roll with. So Juniper gets my MVP.
Yeah, that was excellent improv to pull that in. That was like the time that, John, you were like, and I'll have Banshee fly over. And I was like, stealth check, because you just made a noise.
Yeah.
Eric?
Well, I think I'll start with wishes. I wish our DM wasn't a dick because he's like, I'm looking so forward to this frogs with hats thing, and then they like were pretty brutal. And
You guys
Frankie
fucking
got us.
wiped the floor with them. That should have
Yeah,
been
but
way more challenging.
Used
I
a
was
pile
thinking-
of resources.
I
Go
was
ahead.
thinking it was going to be like a Knights That Say Knee kind of moment with the frogs, but it didn't go that
No.
way.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I kind
When you
of.
started stepping up,
I
I was
don't-
like, oh no, it's Mike. It's going to be ropers all over again.
Yeah, I thought they were just frogs with that. I should have been more observant and asked you what they were doing, and then maybe I could have got a clue from that. But yeah. Eh. But yeah.
Gives you
Anyway,
what you asked for.
yeah. I had fun. I know I didn't role play a lot tonight, but you guys were. I enjoy watching you guys play. So whatever. I kind of liked what I did. So I think MVP. I think I got to give it to Kyle and Rex because that was just like a little switch that was turned on, and I think there's some of that in Kyle, but Brex has always been this little demure thing, and now he's a force, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, DC 20 spell save is crazy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Shit, you might be able to talk the guards out of it when they come for us. No, you're not going to arrest me. You're right. These are not the droids you're looking
He's got
for.
command with a DC 22 3 times.
Oh, I
a day.
have
Yeah.
ideas. The ideas are rolling.
So,
No, sir, don't arrest
MVP?
me. Arrest them.
you dirty bitch.
I'm sorry that I created Cruella DeVille. That is not where I thought this was going.
100%. The puppies.
Yeah,
Did you have
I'm
an
done. That's
MVP
what
vote?
I got. Yeah, give it to Brex.
Okay, cool. I missed that part. Sorry. Mike.
All right, so stars. The role play was fun. Had a good time with getting to argue with Galestra and having that kind of like drama tense up a little bit. And I did not expect the crown to come in so soon. But here it is, and I'm so happy. I was really rooting out of like above table for Brex to just go for it and put it on because I wanted to see it, and I'm so happy that Brex got the crown. And yeah, complete 180 from what Rudy's doing right now, which is really interesting. Well, I can't wait to see where this goes. But Oakley's roleplay is phenomenal, and the alcohol, like just the shut up Kazarok every time you spoke was just hilarious. Had me going. But I think I'm going to give my MVP vote to Galestra for the whole the arguing, the looking at Brex, and all that that made for a fun time. Wishes. I wish that Galestra would be more faithful.
Oh my god.
Put a ring on it.
Cooked.
You killed John.
I'm adding to my first person journal. I'm in such deep shit right now.
Hey, Razimal already put a ring on it, so.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Not a thruple.
Yeah, but me and Juniper are slightly beefing because she's an asshole.
Oh god.
Can't kiss a beak. Just putting it out there.
Could I ask for a second, John?
Uh,
Being the veteran D&D player that you are, do you keep personal journals for all your characters, like as keepsakes?
No, I just started this, so I only have 2 for my 2 latest campaigns.
'Cause I was just thinking, like, that's a really good idea. Like, write
I
a
used to
journal
do that, but
when you play
fucking
in first person, like go back to it 10 years later and have the memories. That's sorry.
I did that with the Curse of Strahd campaign I was in with Micah and Kyle for a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Your MVP vote was Galestra, you said? Micah?
Yes, Galestra.
Okay. Kyle.
Great session. I was really, really upset today. We're stressed. Was really just wanting to come home and lay down, and I laid down, took a nap, and was like, I don't know if I want to play. I was like, I don't want to be like in a bad mood. Y'all got me directly out of that mood in the first 20 minutes of the game. So thank y'all so much for just cheering me up and being a big fan, a second family. I love this space, and y'all are awesome.
We love you too, brother.
Absolutely.
Thank
Yeah.
And then on top of that, the role play and the combat today was top tier. This table, I guess I'm biased because I'm a share, but this table's unmatched. I don't care. Unmatched role play, unmatched combat. We shit on your frogs.
Yeah,
like
absolutely.
on the top hat, on top a little Hershey squid on top of the top hat. Like I and then the crown. So see how I envisioned it, said it, and in my head I was like, he's doing this on purpose to give it to Brex. Like I'm not. I'm picking what you're laying down. I was like, okay.
No, if you would have passed the wisdom save, you wouldn't have.
Oh damn! I was like, okay.
So
what I
you
was
have
thinking,
the
I was like,
connection because of your blood, and that made
Yeah.
sense to me. It's not
Yeah.
that it was intended for you. Anybody
Oh,
could have
okay.
put that on. Yeah.
So that's what I was gonna say. How I feel like it was better because it has a blood tie to it. It's like stronger for him. So like the 180, like he's the shy thing, and
I
it
see
like
how you
it's like
interpret it.
huge and strong feeling in him that he like just whatever. So that was really cool. I love that. That was a great star for that. Wishes, I just wish Glestra wasn't a cheating bitch. But other than that, I mean, it's whatever. I mean, I'm just kidding. Love you, John. Everyone window shops. Okay, tell Juniper that. Everyone window shops, honey. Fine, as long as I don't go in and touch the merchandise, it's okay. MVP vote. Probably, I'm gonna say, probably Oakley because the teleport idea in through. I think that was really the whole plan. I was because Brex was I was gonna like maybe like create a cart and us kind of like disguise ourselves as like barrels, but that's why I was asking the cart question. But the teleport into the wall thing was so MVP to Oak.
Awesome. Devin.
Great roleplay, great session. It was all fun. Man, wishes are always. I wish this could go on longer. I wish we could play every day.
Yeah, this is a good table.
Yeah. Wishes is partially like everybody else said. I wish Golestra wasn't a fucking two-tailer or fucking. And maybe not keep secrets. Maybe wait until we're. I mean, if you didn't want that guy to know, wait until we're past that guy, or after you realize that he disappeared, maybe tell everybody else about the crown.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
important information. I am glad I kept on about the fucking warrant. I asked a couple times. I don't know if like I might have had like connection issues today. So I'm not like mad about it or anything, but I asked like 6 times about that warrant poster and I didn't hear it, or get a response, but I'm glad we figured that out. I feel like Rasmul's at least semi-smart enough to know that if this person already knows that we're here or has pictures of us, that this is possibly the person that is the traitor on the council. Because the fact that
Perfect deduction and exactly why it's there. I mean,
yeah. I wasn't gonna let that slip up.
And it's
'cause
not
the
that
fact
it's
that it
not that I
has-
didn't hear you. It's like every time you finished asking, somebody else would start saying something. So I didn't mean to skip over you like that.
No, it's good. Like I said, I don't know what it was. You said I sounded a little bit. It's
No,
whatever.
it was just
No
that
biggie.
one part where you kind of came through delayed.
It's no biggie. We got it. We got that piece. So that's good. We might. I mean, it's not 100% confirmed, but we got a good suspicion of who it should be. Because the fact that they know about Valian and Sir Denigan.
Deoris was on there.
Yep. That is a pretty big piece of information. So
Also,
I'm
if
glad
you
we
would have
got that.
shown it to Juniper, you would have saw a sketch of
Your brother.
Cypress
Oh, holy shit! Yeah.
On what was it?
on that
On
warrant.
the wanted poster.
Oh,
But
What
we
is
could
it?
just
But
say that
how?
you didn't look at it now, and then next session, if you want to say that you take a peek at the warrant, yeah, Cypress
Would he
is on there.
be? Would
But
he
I
be
thought it, like,
though?
Yeah, I thought it like completely rewrote history to where he
It
never
did, and he was on there.
yeah. Cypress is in this world. He was after we got out of the town. He's in the town. He started heading north while we were heading south.
Yeah, but we would have
And
never met
Juniper,
him.
but you're right. But Juniper talked about him.
Hmm.
Interesting.
And he would have talked about Juniper.
That's gonna be cool to unravel that. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so at the time that we were wanted, those posters were printed, and it was Cypress that was the wanted person, and so it didn't like it wasn't like Back to the Future where they dissolve out a thing. It's like that's probably how it went down.
It's related to the city because that's when Valiant was still there. That's when that was after everything with Juniper. So it's
Yep.
got to be like the frame murder, but I thought that was canceled out. So
Yeah.
Who is on the
There's
is on the
literally a
wanted
traitor on
poster?
the council. Her orc contact was murdered. She looked into her orc contact at being murdered, started collecting names,
Yep.
started sending people. You've probably met cronies, just as people you thought were nice people in towns.
plus that changeling's still alive. We don't know about his
Right?
business.
And conversations overheard. Figure out there's a brother, and then here's this brother saying he's looking for this sister. Now, Oakley, you just met him, so there's not enough time for him to be on there. But somebody's been collecting a lot of information on you guys throughout this entire campaign.
Yep.
Ever
I can't wait
since
to
you
disintegrate whoever that is.
ever since you killed Gornva, which I think Devin was the only person at the table at the time. No, Kyle was there, too.
Yeah, it was me and Bricks.
But
Yep.
yeah,
Yep.
so this is we're coming. Next session is going to be the culmination of Act 1.
I can't wait for Navir to show up. I was 100% expecting it to be this session.
I didn't
just
want to
that's-
like focus only on Razimal 2 sessions in a row.
That's
So,
fair.
I'm trying to spread it out.
Ouch.
I mean, he
Um,
could have just fucking came in, fucking gave me my punishment and dipped. But
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can ask Winter. The punishment is just a -2 to your charisma. So,
wonderful.
but it only lasts for a certain amount of time depending on your actions. But I'm gonna go ahead and go now. Stars. The roleplay tonight was on point. This was like super tense and drama filled stuff, and then literally, if you just walk up to the guard and try to make a persuasion check or something, you're probably in the gate. And you guys turned that into like this huge big thing, and I loved it. Where it was like, man, they've
It's just a
literally
door.
got guards and shit. Like, somebody could fucking try to persuade this guy, slide him some coin or something. Nope, you guys, we're gonna teleport through the wall, which is good.
Yeah.
It's better than what Saturday did. They just straight up tried to fly over it with those ballista up there and learned the hard way.
Dang.
So this is the first party to arrive to Brighton and not be immediately arrested at the gate. So
I
this
bet
is
you
the
that never in a million years you thought it was going to be because of a squirrel.
right, and this is the second time that you guys escaped a prison break in this campaign.
Dang it! We got to do the prison break sequence. Has to
No,
happen.
this was the
What?
last. This
We-
was the last one of the campaign.
Oh no, we're gonna go to jail. We're going to jail somehow. It has to
Well,
happen.
I mean,
Sounds like
Public
Kazra
urination.
asked about it.
Kazrog just called the guards. Yeah, so we might be going to jail.
That is true.
Brex is going to jail.
Um,
That's for
Rex
sure.
is not doing shit, but so I don't know about y'all, but
Mike, your commitment to the bit is commendable. There's a tavern. I'm going in it. Fuck the council. Fuck the campaign. I'm going to drink.
Well, he doesn't know about any of that.
No,
I
I
don't think
know.
we've
That's
told
what
him.
I'm saying. The commitment to it. Because above
Yeah.
table he does. So yeah, the commitment to the bit is great. Sticking with the character. The Calestra and Juniper stuff. Just echoing all of your guys' points. Wishes. Just everybody on time next week would be my wish. I believe we have a 2-way tie between Juniper and Kyle for MVP.
I'll give it Juniper just to smite Kyle.
Damn.
Oh my gosh.
Damn.
On table and above table.
Yeah. Nah.
remember that shit when them guards come, motherfucker.
Hey, I don't look like how I'm supposed to look, so I'm okay. I'm not even there. I'm trying to find Juniper. I'm heading
Other
towards
than
the
that,
temple.
thanks you everybody who came out and watched. I'm gonna hop on Overwatch. I don't know about you guys, so I'll be up in the Super Sweat time. anybody
Yep,
just
yep,
wants to come up and
later.
talk, you ain't got to play the game. You can just come up and talk to us. So thanks to everybody who came out.